when you, like Joni, embrace the will of God, you can receive that healing. And then the last thing is, there's a connection between the physical and the emotional, and really it's tied up in the spiritual. And when we're spiritually sick, it can produce a lot of emotional symptoms, physical symptoms. John chapter 4, verse 14, Jesus here talking to the woman at the well. And he talks about this living water. He says, everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again, but whoever drinks the water I give him will never thirst again. Indeed, the water I give him will become in him a spring of water welling up to eternal life. Remember that wood I was telling you about? Think about before we can drink this living water in which we'll never thirst again, some wood had to come first in the form of a cross. And after the cross of Jesus Christ, that cross now is what brings this sweet, living, eternal water. You think God had a plan back there in Mara? Think about that wood that's applied to our souls as it makes us sweet. Are you sweet? Are you sour? Are you bitter? Are you filled with all kinds of poison? Oh, you need Jehovah Rapha today to come and to heal you. Apply the cross to the bitter waters of your soul. You need a heart to seek His healing and faith to accept His will. Now, I told you about Hezekiah. Let me tell you about another king, King Asa. Throw that slide up here. King Asa was full of pride. King Asa, he never honored God. King Asa got really, really sick. But he did something different than Hezekiah. And though his disease was severe, even in his illness, he did not seek help from the Lord, but only physicians. Let's get honest. When times of trouble come into your life and you're in need of healing, where is the first place you go? Before anything, where is the first place that you and I go? See, this is the sign of a sick heart, Asa. He never even considered going to Jehovah. That's the more important matter, more than his diseased feet that he had, was the heart that he had. And he didn't consider Jehovah Rapha to heal him. Man, oh man, you are sitting there today and you've been sin sick for years. Almost to the point where you're comfortable with it. And it reminds me of another story where Jesus went up to a man who had been sick all his life. And he was by the pool of Siloam, and everyone knew that when the waters were stirred, they believed the angel was there. And if you got into the pool first, you would be healed of your physical illness. And there was this guy Jesus came up to, and he had not been healed. And he asked the man, "Do you want to get well?" And the man made an excuse. He said, every time these waters are stirred, there's nobody here to put me in the water. What can I do? I thought, you got to be joking me. How many years you been coming to this thing? I tell you, if it had been me, and here's the edge of the pool, I said, lay me on the edge of the pool. As soon as those waters are stirred, baby, I'm rolling in, But he didn't want to get healed. And there are many in here today, you become so comfortable with your dysfunction, it's become your friend. And now if you were to be healed, whether it's physically or emotionally or spiritually, now you've got to be responsible for yourself. Oh, there's a wonderful gift waiting for you.